Are you sharing your screen, Kaveri?
Yes, sir, but it is showing host
Okay,
disable the screen sharing.
understood. Just a minute. Can you give it a try now? You will
Sir,
ask.
can you explain me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you explain me the composite key creation to eliminate the synthetic keys, sir? Once again.
Sure, sure. We'll explain that. Yeah, that is the only doubt you have so far.
Yes, sir. I have one doubt on data granularity. Can you explain me that one also, sir?
Okay, okay. If that is the case, no, yeah. So where do we have a doubt in data granularity? In which point? Otherwise, we have to means. So for that, we have covered two sessions, right? So which session do we have a doubt? And which point do we have a doubt?
Uh,
From scratch?
Data granularity only, sir, from starting.
Okay, then yeah, we'll let you know in the separate. So we'll connect and we'll let you know separately because it will take so much of time, right? So in this session, I think
Okay, sir. Okay.
yeah,
Sir,
that will
you
become
explain me
class.
that composite key creation, sir.
Yeah, I will explain you because the next topic would be there, right? That is circular reference. In that also, we need to use composite key to remove circular reference. At the time, I will cover once again so that I will be clear on
Okay,
that
sir.
topic.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine. So, any other have any doubts so far? Whatever we have covered. Yeah. If no, so we'll get started with the circular reference. Let me share my screen. Confirm me. Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So, circular reference. The name itself is nothing but the circular in the sense, no? So, if we have a consider, let's have a three tables. Okay. If three tables will connect each other, no, then there would be a circular will be formed between those three tables, right? So we'll discuss how that circular reference will be formed, why we have to remove the circular reference, why we need to remove circular reference because there should be some drawbacks, right? So I will discuss this class. Okay. So when circular reference will be formed, I will just explain with the notepad. When we have when you have multiple common fields between more than two tables. Okay. So synthetic key is nothing but when you have a common field between the two tables, right? More than one common field between the two tables. But circular reference is nothing but no, when you have a multiple common fields more than two tables. Okay, that is the difference. When will be synthetic will be formed? Any one of you just give me a definition. Kalavati and Hemant, did you join yesterday class, right? Yesterday and day before yesterday.
Yes, I joined yesterday. I mean,
Didn't you follow day before yesterday session synthetic key?
ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్ అడగండి ఒకసారి సరిగా అది
Okay, synthetic key ఎప్పుడు ఫామ్ అయింది? What is the definition of synthetic key?
మోర్ దాన్ వన్ కామన్ ఐ మీన్ ఒక కాలం కంటే ఎక్కువ కామన్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు సింథటిక్ కి
వస్తుంది. ఓకే, అది ఎన్ని టేబుల్స్ ఉండాలి? అలా కామన్ ఓన్లీ టూ టేబుల్స్, రైట్? సో ఓన్లీ టూ టేబుల్స్ మధ్య మోర్ దెన్ వన్ కామన్ ఫీల్డ్ ఉంటే అప్పుడు సింథటిక్ కీ ఫామ్ అయింది. బట్ సర్క్యులర్ రెఫరెన్స్ అంటే ఏంటంటే వీ హ్యావ్ ఏ మల్టిపుల్ కామన్ ఫీల్డ్స్ బిట్వీన్ మోర్ దెన్ టూ టేబుల్స్. ఓకే, టూ టేబుల్స్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ వాటిల్లో మల్టిపుల్ కామన్ ఫీల్డ్స్ అనేవి ఉంటే అప్పుడు సర్క్యులర్ రెఫరెన్స్ ఫామ్ అయింది. సింథటిక్ కీ దీనికి తేడా ఒకటే, అక్కడ సింథటిక్ కీలో టూ టేబుల్స్ మధ్య కామన్ ఫీల్డ్స్ మోర్ దెన్ వన్ కామన్ ఫీల్డ్ ఉంటే సింథటిక్ కీ ఫామ్ అయింది. బట్ సర్క్యులర్ రెఫరెన్స్ ఏంటంటే మోర్ దెన్ టూ టేబుల్స్ మధ్య, అంటే 3 కావచ్చు, 4 కావచ్చు, 5 కావచ్చు, ఎన్నైనా కావచ్చు, వాటి మధ్య కామన్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు సర్క్యులర్ రెఫరెన్స్ అనేది ఫామ్ అయింది. ఇది ఇది రెండింటి మధ్య కొంచెం క్లారిటీగా ఉండాలి. సో వెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఏ మల్టిపుల్ కామన్ ఫీల్డ్స్ between more than two tables, this is important, then the circular reference will be formed. Circular loop అన్న ఒకటే, circular reference అన్న ఒకటే. Okay, circular reference stands as a circular loop as well. Then circular reference will be formed. Okay, so let me show you an example. So if you see, we do have a employee, sale, salary, department tables. In the employee table, there is employee ID, employee name, designation. In the salary table, also employee name, department ID, salary. Okay, in the department, we do have employment ID, department ID, and a department name. So let me pull this table here in this as well. Let me show you how the circular room will be formed in the Excel. So then we'll get into the Qlik sense. So if you see, when we load these three tables in the Qlik sense, so how the relationship will be created among these three tables? So employee ID, from the employee table, employee ID to the department table, salary table, employee name, right? For the among these two, circular loop will be formed, in the sense. So let me highlight this one, then only you will understand. Between these two, there would be a relation created, right? Based on employee name and employee name, right? So because employee name is same in this employee table, and the employee name is same in the salary table. So if you load these two tables based on this employee name, there would be a relationship will be created, right? In the Qlik sense. And so among, if you see among these two tables, one is salary, other one is department, right? So based on which column relationship will be formed? ఏ కాలంతో రిలేషన్షిప్ ఫామ్ అయితే ఈ రెండు టేబుల్ మధ్య?
డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఐడి.
ఎస్, డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఐడి So let me highlight with a different color. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఐడితో రిలేషన్ అనేది ఫామ్ అయింది, రైట్? దెన్ so among these two columns, among these two tables, so one is employee, other one is department, right? So based on which column relationship will be formed?
Employee ID.
Yes, employee ID and employee ID, right? So if you see here, so this will be filter to this table, and this table will be filter this table. Again, this table will filter this table, right? So here the relationship would be like a circular, right? So let me show you that in the Qlik sense, how that circular relationship will be formed among these three tables. Okay. So let me open the Qlik sense application. So my question is, why we need to remove the synthetic key?
Application performed reducing, so
Hmm.
granular.
Yeah, it will reduce the application performance. So we need to remove the synthetic key, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what are the techniques that would be needed to remove the synthetic keys? Can you list some of the techniques? So meantime, opening this application.
Commenting the field and renaming the field like
Mm-hmm.
uh, using as alias
Mm-hmm.
and concatenate table,
Mm-hmm.
qualify and unqualify.
Fine. Yeah, that's it. Those are the major techniques. Okay. So we do have a linked table and join. So we'll discuss that in the later session because that would require a separate sessions. So we'll discuss this. So let me log into the Qlik Cloud application. What about the joins? Did you anyone explore on a self join?
సెల్ఫ్ జాయిన్ మీరు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయలేదు కదా శివ.
అవును, నేను చేయలేదు, బట్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఎనీ
Sir,
వన్
it
ఆఫ్
is a
ఎక్స్ప్లోర్. Kaveri, your voice is breaking up. Is it for me or any others also facing same?
There is a network issue from Kaveri side only.
Okay, fine then. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So let me. So if you want to create a new application, what is the option for that? Can you please guide me? Any one of you?
Plus, I mean,
Yeah, we need to click on plus symbol. In that, we have to opt for new analytical app, right?
yes.
Okay. So let me give a for this one circular reference. Okay. So let me create the app. So if I want to navigate to the data load, so what would be the option? So if you want to connect the any data source, which one is the option for that? Among these, where I have to click to load the data?
Data load editor.
Yes, data load editor. Okay, before connecting to the Excel sheet, what I need to do here?
Add section.
Yeah, we need to add a new section. Okay, I think it is still loading. Let it enable. Yeah, it's enabled now, right? We have to create a new section, and I will just name it as a circular graph. Okay. So if I supposed to pull the Excel sheet, where I need to click? This, so among these
Data
options,
files.
yeah, we need to click on data files. I think he has loaded many. So let me remove these things. Try to load our circular reference data sheet. Okay. So if I want to load the Excel sheet from my local desktop, which one is the option here?
Drop your file here or click to select your file.
Yes. And we need to navigate to the our Excel file path. So I just kept in the documents under reference. This is the one I need to load. Okay, this file enter new name. Okay, so I just opened here, right? That's why it is throwing that error. Once if I close this one here and then I can able to load it. So then I need to click on select, right? So it will show you what are the tables that would consist of Excel sheet. So for now, I want to load all these three tables to explain circle reference, right? So that's where I have choose all these three. Then what I need to click on? I need to click on insert script, right? I think it was loaded. Let me cancel it. Yeah. So let me okay. First, suppose I think this naming is proper only. So first, suppose if I want to rename a table name, what I need to do here? Suppose instead of employee, I want to put like a employee table. For that, what I need to do?
Employee table colon.
Employee
Bracket or square
table,
bracket
right?
or
Yeah, we need to put square brackets because if uh, if only single word, then there would be this one double quotes or square brackets wouldn't require. But if more than one word, no, then we need to put this double quotes or square brackets followed by semicolon, right? So this is the syntax for renaming the table name. Okay, so let me load now. So let me load this data and check what would be happen here. If you see, so did you see any error here, guys? Are you able to see any error or not?
error is there.
So what is the error?
Circular reference.
Yeah.
Notes.
So now circle reference will be formed. So we have to remove this one. Okay. Otherwise, no, this would lead to the ambiguous results and there is a inaccuracy in the data. So if you would see, while working in the real time, if you would see the synthetic key or circular references, you have to remove those either circular key or circle references or synthetic key. We need to remove those things in our real time as well. Otherwise, no, if you put a circular reference as it is, then you would see the inaccuracy in the data. Okay. And if you put a synthetic key as it is, no, then you will see there is a minor change in the data in the terms of 0.01, but it would reduce the performance of the application. So that is very important, right? Whenever your application is very well performed, then only it would be acceptable for the end users. Otherwise, they will just ignore. They will just reject our application. So it is not performing very well. So they would face any lag issues, no, then they will definitely reject our application, right? So we need to keep this in mind so that whenever you would see synthetic key and a circular reference in your project, you are recommended to remove those things. Okay. So let me continue it. So if I want to navigate to the data model editor, where I need to click on and which option I need to choose. Apart from Kalavati, any other can answer this one? Hemant and Kaveri.
Sir, can you tell me the question again?
So if I want to show you the data model here,
Sir,
which is the
here
option?
data load editor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
go
the data.
to that.
This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In that, which option I need to select?
Data model viewer.
Okay. Right. So it is taking some time to load. See here, are you able to see any difference? So last time, whenever we are trying to create a data model and this time, so do you feel any difference would be occurred here? Did you feel any kind of differences?
Yes.
So,
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, what you have
It's
observed
showing.
here?
It's showing dotted.
Yeah, dotted.
I
And
mean,
yeah, dotted lines. Okay, that's fine. And one more thing, what we have observed?
circular.
Yeah, it's if you see, this is like a circular, right? So it is formed a circular reference and circular loop. So if you drag anything from this table, no, it would filter this table, and this table is filter this table. Again, this table is filter this table. This is like a circular reference. So, so if that is the case, it would reduce the application performance and it will show the inaccuracy data, right? Because sometimes, no, whatever the data would be present here, that would be missing this table. Okay, that would be missing this table, right? So that's where data inaccuracy will be fall in place, right? We have to remove this circular reference to reduce to avoid this data inaccuracy. Okay, right? Understood?
Okay.
Yeah. Do we have any doubts here? Hello.
సింథటిక్ కీలో డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఏమున్నాయి? సర్క్యులర్ కీలో కూడా అంతేనా? రిఫరెన్స్ లో సర్క్యులర్ రిఫరెన్స్ లో అంటే డేటా
ఒకటే
ఇన్ఎక్యురసీ
మేజర్ తేడా ఏంటంటే సింథటిక్ కీలో డేటా ఇనిక్యురసీ ఎంత ఉంటుంది అంటే 0.01% అలా ఉంటుంది అంతే. 0.01 చాలా తక్కువ ఇనిక్యురసీ ఉంటుంది. అసలు అది మైన్యూట్ అనమాట. అది వీ కెన్ ఇగ్నోర్. బట్ ఇన్ ద సర్క్యులర్ రూప్ లో చాలా ఇనిక్యురసీ అనేది వచ్చేస్తాయి. డేటా మిస్ మ్యాచ్ అనేది నీకు క్లియర్ గా డిఫరెన్స్ అనేది తెలుస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ ద మేజర్ డిఫరెన్స్. సో అందుకని ఏంటంటే సర్క్యులర్ రూప్ కానీ సింథటిక్ కి ఏది వచ్చినా కూడా మనం ఖచ్చితంగా రిమూవ్ అయితే చేయాలి. సో వీ నీడ్ టు రిమూవ్ దోస్ థింగ్స్. బట్ సర్క్యులర్ లూప్ లో డేటా ఇనిక్యురసీ అనేది మోర్ గా ఉంటది కంపేర్డ్ విత్ సింథటిక్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ మైన్యూట్, వీ కెన్ ఇగ్నోర్ ఇట్. బట్ ఇన్ ద సర్క్యులర్ లూప్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఏ మేజర్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంటది. కాబట్టి మనం ఖచ్చితంగా సర్క్యులర్ రూప్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు రిమూవ్ చేయాలి. అండ్ సింథటిక్ కీ వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా, ఎందుకంటే అది పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ అప్లికేషన్ కూడా రెడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది కాబట్టి, అంటే ఫిల్టరింగ్ అనేది డబుల్ అయింది కదా. మనం డైరెక్ట్ ఫిల్టర్ వేరు, అది ఇంకొకటి మధ్యలో ఇంకో ఫిల్టరింగ్ జరిగి డబుల్ ఫిల్టర్ వస్తే ఏమైంది, అప్లికేషన్ ఆల్రెడీ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ రెడ్యూస్ అయింది. ఎందుకంటే 2 times అది పర్ఫార్మ్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి.
ఓకే.
యా.
సో సింథటిక్ కీలో ఉండే డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ సర్క్యులర్ రిఫరెన్స్ లో కూడా ఉంటాయి. కాకపోతే డేటా ఇన్ఎక్యురసీ అనేది సర్క్యులర్ లో మోర్ గా ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది అంతే.
yes yes
ఓకే.
that's correct. Fine, good. So anyone have any doubts? Let me go to the data load editor. So To remove circle rule, there would be a same steps that we have followed in the synthetic key, right? So let me explain those. Okay, this is one synthetic key. So to remove circular reference, first step is, so what is the first solution in the synthetic key to remove synthetic key?
Commenting the
Comment.
field.
Yeah, here also same, commenting the field. What is the second one?
Renaming the field.
Good. Renaming the field. What is the third one?
Composite key.
Composite key.
Composite key. Nice. What is the fourth one?
Qualify and unqualified.
Absolute. Qualified and unqualified. Right? What is the fifth one?
Yes. Join.
Okay.
Concatenate the table.
Concatenation. Okay. That is concatenation wouldn't work here because for that case, no, we do have a more than two tables, right? There wouldn't be like scenarios in the real time as well. There would be like two tables we can concatenate. If that would be rare cases, more than three tables, there won't be a that chance to concatenate more than two tables, right? So I think that we can ignore. What, Kalavati?
Concatenate, I mean, ఒక టేబుల్ మనం concatenate క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే సేమ్ స్ట్రక్చర్ అండ్ సేమ్ డేటా టైప్స్ ఉండాలి.
ఉండాలి yes, that's true. బట్ ఏంటంటే ఇన్ రియల్ టైమ్ లో మోర్ దెన్ టూ టేబుల్స్ కన్కాటినేషన్ అవన్నీ అంత రావు అనమాట. ఇట్స్ రేర్. సో అది వీ కెన్ ఇగ్నోర్ దట్ ఇన్ ద సర్క్యులర్ గ్రూప్. ఓకే. యా. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ద అడిషనల్ వన్ ఈజ్ లూజెంట్ టేబుల్. ఓకే. అండ్ లింక్డ్ టేబుల్ ఆల్సో విల్ వర్క్ హియర్ as well. Okay, these are the six procedures to remove the circular reference or circular rule in the Qlik sense, right? So I think commenting the field, renaming the field, I think everyone is clear. But composite key is you are getting something in the sense some doubts there, right? So let me explain that one. Composite key again. Okay. So if you see, so if you want to create a composite key between these three tables, let's see. So here employee ID, employee name is same. Here employee name and department ID is here employee. Employee ID, employee name. Here. Actually, no. Here what I was done, so I was taking the data in the sense there would be no common two fields between the table here. So if you see, did you able to find any two common fields between the tables here?
No, sir.
No, because I have taken a data like that. But okay, so if we want to explain composite key, no, I need to take a different data. So for now, okay, I think we'll have a session at the evening as well, right? At the time, I will just take a different data and I will explain composite key again. Okay, right? So apart from the composite key, I have explained qualify and unqualify, renaming the field, commenting the field, everything would be same here as well. If you want to rename, we have to provide as, right? And we can rename whatever we want, right? That way we can rename and qualify. You know, right? If you want to qualify any table, just need to use qualify. keyword and we need to provide a star, right? And if you want to unqualify, so you can use unqualify as well. So in that you have to mention any particular column you want to unqualify, right? All these things we have explained, right? The synthetic key process. Do you have any doubts in this qualify and unqualify, composite, commenting the field, renaming the field? Composite key I will explain you at the evening. I will take a different data then explain. So apart from the composite key,
Okay. Repeat once again, qualify.
okay, qualify and unqualify, right? Okay, fine. So if I use qualify star, so how this employee ID would be changed now? If I use qualify,
Okay,
So
okay.
the
ఇప్పుడు,
prefix with the table.
Lord
yeah,
dot employee, right?
yes, yeah.
No, sir.
Full
No,
name dot
which
field name.
not
Employee ID.
it's not a load, right? It's table name is department, right? So department dot employee. But what I have done again, I have used unqualified employee ID, right? At the time, it would remain same, right? It
Yes,
would
sir.
just remain same as a employee ID. There wouldn't be change because I have used qualify, and again what I have done unqualified for employee ID. If that is the case, employee ID would be remain as it is. There wouldn't be a reference of the table will be added before that one, right? Reference అనేది టేబుల్ రెఫరెన్స్ అనేది యాడ్ అవ్వదు ఎందుకంటే మనము క్వాలిఫై వాడాము మళ్ళీ అన్క్వాలిఫై ఎంప్లాయ్ అన్నాం కాబట్టి బట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఐడియా హౌ దట్ వుడ్ బి చేంజ్
Department dot department ID.
department dot department id, right? And department name also same, right? Department dot department name, right?
Okay. Okay.
This is how qualify and unqualify would work. Let me load the data and we'll check so how that changed the data model. Continue. Even circular loop will be removed, right? Because because we have changed these things, so
Okay.
circular loop also removed. So let me show you how that data model would look like. If you see now department, the department, if you see employee ID remains as it is because we have used qualify first and again what we have done? We have done unqualified employee ID. That's where employee ID is remains as it is, right? For the department ID, it is taken as a table reference, right? DEP dot department ID and department name it is taken as a table reference. That's where DEP dot department name. So now what
Yes.
we have created such a thing, right? For that, so it circular group has removed because now department ID is changed as a DEP dot department ID. That's where it is not connected with this salary department ID, right? Last time, what it was
Yes.
applicable, so it was created relationship between
Department.
department ID to the salary department ID, right? This time, what we have done, we have just renamed department department ID with the table aliasing, right? That where this department dot department ID and this department ID considered as a different column names, right? So that's where it is removed the
Yes.
relationship between these two tables and the circle group also removed here. Understood?